Welcome back to another episode of Table 500, in which we take apart these terrible deck ideas and deck building and horrible misplays for the world to see, so you know what you're getting yourself into. It's the usual. If you want to take part in the series, check the description down below and find out how you can send in your replay. Today we've got Ritual Beasts, everyone's old favourite solitaire deck, piloted by Alkel, I want to say is how it's pronounced, Alkel. So this is my old favourite back in 2014. Don't you mean 2015? I don't think this deck was out in 2014. I'm tweaking this deck for like 2 weeks to get the perfect consistency and match up against it to make the perfect value board. That was a lot of words that didn't say anything. That was a lot of words that didn't say anything. I'm tweaking this deck for like 2 weeks to get the perfect consistency and match up against it to make the perfect value board. P.S. Some opponent hates this deck and they quit early when I summon Ulti-Canaho. Okay, great. So, yeah, so the ultimate solitaire deck. Everyone scoops when they play against this deck. What is the to make the perfect value board? What does that mean? Like, we got a sale over at Walmart. Buy one get one free. Got your value premium Ritual Beast opening turn here. All right. So, let's begin, and yeah, okay, fine, I'll say the line. It's time to get your lame on. Yeah, okay, I said it. Time to get your lame on. Alright, so we've got an ABC player here, and we have opened... This is really good. This is a combo. This is basically a combo. Elder and any sort of access to Canahawk is basically going to get you 2 searches. Now, I'm not 100% sure on how the deck works with the new Link Monster. Kimon Falco. So I don't know many of the combos with that, but I don't think much has changed with the deck. So, you know, let's see how we go here. I guess he's going to Elder, and then... What the fuck? What? You just sent Necroface. I was expecting him... This man sent Necroface. I was expecting Canahawk. But he banished it anyway, because, you know, you can control that. And he's banished 2 names. Oh, you know what? I can kind of see what this is sort of trying to do. I can actually kind of see what this is sort of trying to do. Because of the fact that Necroface banishes, what is it, banish 4? Banishes 5. So you Gold Sark Necroface, and that gives you like 2 or 3 different names. So because each Ritual Beast monster can only be specialed once per turn, what you're doing is you're giving yourself like 2 or 3 extra names in the back. It's kind of genius. It's really lucky and it's really sacky. But I think in 5 cards, you're probably likely to mill 1 or 2 Ritual Beasts. So it's actually really stupid, but it's actually kind of smart at the same time. Kudos to you, man. That's pretty cool. So he's going to summon a Paleo here. So I guess what you really do... Okay, if he goes into Kim and Falco, I'm just going to shut up because I don't know what you do in that scenario. Okay, so Canahawk. So you just return something and then chain the effect. And bringing back this guy, and then that gets you a... He's going to get like 4 searches or some shit this turn. So he's got 2 beasts. So he needs to banish a Tamer right now. Oh, he's going for Rampengu. Okay. Interesting. So, blah, blah, blah. Standard combos. Kim and Falco. Okay, right. Interesting. I guess Rampengu dumps for Lara. And then... Okay. So, like I said, I haven't played around with the Link Monster at all, so I'm not sure like what you do there. But he's got so many. Yeah, he got 4 searches because of the Necroface. That's actually ridiculous. What did you get? So you have triple steeds, double steeds, double ambush. I think I probably would have just went for triple steeds and an ambush. But yeah, like Necroface managed to provide about 3 or 4 extra names there. I think it was like Pedalfin, Wen, and Canahawk he managed to mill off that. That's not bad. This is surprisingly really smart. I really like this, you know. A little bit luck based, a little bit gambly, which I hate, but you know, it's you trying to make yourself get lucky in Yu-Gi-Oh. So, you know, that's cool. Chaining steeds to the hanger equip, that's probably the best time to do it. Chaining to special there. Probably read. I think this one can tag out as well. So it's 1800 and it can tag out. So yeah. End phase, you just ambush, and he is beyond dead. I don't know if we should bother even watching the rest of this. I'm just curious to see if he even has any more spicy text, perhaps. Because, like, wow, some of the... I did not expect Necroface to put in that much work. One Steeds is in the grave. Oh yeah, he banished one off the Necroface. That makes sense. So yeah, 2 and 2 is fine. I mean, it was fine anyway, but I just think like this 3 Steeds was a bit stronger, and then you have the ambush as a backup. So this is basically just going through the motions now. This deck takes a long time, but eventually you do put enough monsters on the field to attack for like... I think the exact number was like 8,400 you did with a Paleo, and then Bond into Gaia Paleo. But yeah, that was really cool. That was actually really cool. Now, obviously, you're only going to send the replays in where you open Elder. Let's be real. So I don't know if Elder Canahawk is basically 2 searches. But I don't know if it does anything new with the new fusion. So I guess we'll wait and see. Oh, he's going to Ash it. Oh, does that dodge it? Does he still get the search here? Oh, okay, so it like follows it into the deck. That's interesting. I actually wouldn't be able to tell you how it works against Ash. Sometimes what you can do if you want to give yourself a little bit more defense is that you can sacrifice a search to end with Pedalfin, but it's kind of bad, obviously, because then you don't have like ambush and steeds. But you know, you're not gonna die with Pedalfin, really. You know, if they manage to somehow get an out together for Pedalfin, you know, basic PSCT. Well, I thought that because it like dodged it like in a way and then went into the deck face down, I thought it would still get the search, but I guess not. All right, so he's gonna tag out here, battle phase, and this is where you steeds him for. Oh yeah, so you can chain link to. Book of the Law. It can't be targeted. Or can't be destroyed by opponent's card effect. Oh, wow, okay. So yeah, this is the standard kind of play here. You go Chainlink 1 or whatever, Steeds, and then Chainlink 2, Ambush. And then that gives you more monsters on the field. So he's going to get about 4 here. So he can destroy 4 monsters, except the Cocytus, which can't be destroyed by opponent card effects. He probably could have fused there, honestly. He probably could have fused again. In main phase 2, he's going to make Elysium. Alright, I need to double check what this guy does. So must first be fusioned with the above materials. While it's face up at the field, it's considered basically every attribute. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can target an invoked monster you control or in your grave. Banish it. All monsters your opponent controls with the same attribute as that monster. Wow. Okay. So, do you have a wind in your graveyard, my dude? Do you have a wind? No? Okay, so it's basically a dead card. Congratulations. You've really just went and made a 4,000 wall. Unless I'm reading that completely wrong. Okay, so Omega Summon. Hello? What? It's all attributes. Oh, yeah, so he can banish himself. That's cool. I need to read Omega Summon. Target any number of your banished invoke monsters with different names. Special them. Omega. Can we get Omega LOL in the chat, please? Omega LOL. Omega Summon. That's actually really funny. So yeah, this deck is probably not going to kill him this turn, so he's just going to set up for a Steeds and Ambush play on his opponent's turn, I guess. And Kimon Falco, Pelica. Yeah, surprising him at a good, decent place here. This is quite cool. This is quite cool. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Tagging out into Winda is also really strong as well if you need some defense, because she can be... she can float, which is really good. She can float into the fusions as well. He hard made the Gaia Paleo and didn't set Steeds. Hello? Hello? And you chose to attack over the Magalencia instead of the Cocytus, the only card that can't be destroyed by your Steeds. Am I missing something here? Is there any reason you didn't set your Steeds? And I'm not really sure what's going on. Anyway. Oh, right, okay, you want fodder for Gaia Paleo. I mean, I guess they kind of fulfill the same sort of thing there. I mean, really, if you just negate Alistair, you don't really care about anything else. So you're negating instant fusion. Wait, what? It didn't negate it? Oh, right, yeah, because Meltdown, I guess. Maybe? Anyway, he's going to negate it regardless, but then he has the Alistair summon. Going to book the Guy Pelio. Guy Pelio has really small defense. Yeah, he tried to negate it on the Meltdown. I thought that he could even respond to it. Oh, but the Arcana Hawk effect is resolving, so that's cool. And Wen is bringing back Kumon Falco, which can then tag out. Wow, that's really cool. He probably... honestly, I don't even know when you would Raijin against Ritual Beast. I have no idea. So 2 monsters have now became like 5 in like 2 searches. So this is looking pretty strong. So he's probably going to bounce the Raijin with the Pedofin now. And now he's finally going to chain. But that's completely irrelevant because for some reason Fusion is the only like extra deck mechanic that can be used face down. So you can't overlay face downs, you can't link face downs, but you can fuse face downs, which I've always found a little bit strange, honestly. But yeah, can you ritual face downs? I'm not even sure. So he's got a Steeds and an Ambush set with 3 monsters. There's honestly no way he's losing this. Magalencia, attacking over, battle phase, activate Steeds. I don't know why you're tagging out just now. I would be very scared of a board wipe right now, or something like a Raigeki. I mean, you have Ambush obviously, so you don't really care that much, but you want your guys banished more than you want them in your grave. Alright, so attacking for game, and that's us. Let's see what we got here for the final replay. This is dragged on a little bit too long, but you know, it's Ritual Beast. I really like this deck, so I think I didn't actually, I was kind of reading the chat there. I didn't see what his opening play there was, so it seemed like Elder plus Rampengu does all of this. Interesting. He's got Gold Sark as well, so I guess that works as a extender lol. So I think we've done like 3 searches at this point. More searches happening. Pretty cool that when Winda counts as both attributes. I think that was search. Okay, this is definitely like 4 searches. That's crazy. All right, so we've got triple steed, 1 steeds, 2 steeds, double steeds, double ambush. What are you doing? Oh, what the hell? You didn't steeds the rabbit? Why? I don't know what's going on. Okay, now you're steedsing the Electromite? I mean, I guess it's sort of the same thing, but like, you just let him have an extra card in his extra deck? I don't know. Didn't seem really worth it. So you're activating Ambush for some reason? Battle phase. Honestly, I don't think I would even care. I would probably hold the steeds anyway, just in case. For back row versus Meadowfoe, you really don't care at this point. There is honestly nothing he can do. I would not be fusion summoning though, because that combination is going to special something, I believe. Wait, does it? I thought combination triggered all fusions. If a fusion monster is fusion summoned, you can target Meadowfoe in your grave with a lower level. Oh, I guess he doesn't have any in your grave. All right, fair enough. So I mean, you're pretty much good to like go here. This should just be game. I wonder if you're playing Ritual Beast Bond. That's what I'm curious about. All right, so that was like really plus. So that was interesting. Now here's the deck list here. And we're playing Raigeki, of course, because we need to play Raigeki in a deck that searches for Raigekis in a turn. So it's really good that we have more Raigekis on top of the already in-engine Raigekis. So yeah, that's obviously very necessary. Good thing that you're playing that. So we have Ritual Beast Return. I remember this one not being great. I didn't particularly enjoy it, but you can banish a Ritual Beast from your hand and then target one of your Ritual Beasts that is banished on your grave and then special it. So I mean, so I would one thing I really like in playing in this deck is the terraforming engine. It's you play 3 Terraforming, and then you play an Oracle to search 1 Pilica, and then you can play 1 Brain Research Lab, which gives you an extra normal summon of a Psychic. So that's one thing I really like playing in this deck. I find that the only cards I really want to play is the 3 Steeds and 2 Ambush, maybe 3 Ambush. I don't feel the need to playing any other traps in this deck. I want to be playing as many combo cards as possible, like the Brain Research Lab engine I just suggested. As for your ratios, I mean, I see why you're playing 3 Wen, but you know, and the 3 Gold Star, it's kind of interesting, but some of these ratios do need to be cut down because you really do have a Monster Mash kind of build here. Like, I would probably cut, I don't think 3 Windas necessary. But yeah. Alright. Extra deck, I guess, looks fine. The Troymares, I don't really know how they work. I don't know if 3 Kim and Falcos is necessary, but, you know, fair enough. I'd probably bump up the Ulti Canhawk ratio. Oh, JK, good job, Konami. Alright. Well, guys, this has been Ritual Beast. Thanks for watching, and if you want to take part in Table 500, check the description down below and find out how you can join in.